Hey there everyone, and welcome to the week of I believe it's the 15th already. Jesus, where does the time go, as I keep saying? But anyways, not much going on this week. Honestly, really not a whole lot. Work is just being work. Still trying to get through Rio Salado. And our information page to update all that information. Keep talking to my coworkers. Having fun still with my job. I keep thinking it's still a new job. But yeah, still kicking it. I do have a presentation with one of our reps on the phone to do a project, kind of like what I did. So I can't wait to see what comes out of it. I'm probably just excited as her, just see what the outcome is, because it kind of brings me back to a year or two ago when I was doing this. I don't know. We'll see what that entails. We're gonna try to volunteer this week. Just everyone was sick on Sunday. In fact, I probably should text them to see how they're doing after this. And then this weekend I'm also gonna go out with my parents to go Christmas shopping. I guess that it's really hard to get product these days, so they really want to get it done as fast as they can. And then yeah, that's pretty much it for this week. I can't really think of anything else. Got some stuff for you guys today, this week, as I said last week. So look forward to all of that and more this week during the vlog. Still working on my transitions here, but I'll see you guys for the rest of the week for some content. Hello everyone, and welcome to this week's Song of the Week here. Alright, let's see what we got. I don't even remember if I remember. Alright, so looks like we have Allegiance by Devine, which I can't remember how it sounds, honestly. But I will once I play the music video for it when I upload it to you guys. So, yeah, pretty short this week. I'll post the video down in the description. Otherwise, have yourself a great night, and I will see you guys for the rest of the week for some more content. Hey there everyone, and welcome to another movie review. Alright, this movie that we're doing is... Oh, okay. Sorry, I temporarily forgot what I was going to say there. I've been doing that a lot today, and I have really no idea why. But yeah, we're reviewing 10 Rings, or Shang-Chi and Legend of the 10 Rings, but that's too long of a title, so I'm shortening it to 10 Rings. So, yeah, 10 Rings. There's 10 of them. Nah, it's actually one of the more enjoyable, like, Marvel movies. I'm kind of sad that I couldn't see it in theaters, honestly. Honestly, Shang is probably up there in my favorite Marvel characters, right next to like Ant-Man and Iron Man. But I love the characters. They were like funny, and they had lots of jokes, but I wasn't like Spider-Man heavy, if that makes sense. So that made it kind of enjoyable. Yeah, I just love the characters in it, especially the main characters, like girlfriend, basically. Honestly, my favorite scene was probably the first scene where, well, not the first scene, but the first fight sequence on the bus. That was probably the most fun. But it's full of action, full of self-discovery, full of history, and honestly, I thought that the movie was going to go one way, but it went a different way than I totally expected. Like, I thought Shang was going to have the 10 Rings at first, and that was his power. Kind of like Doctor Strange. But no, they went through the whole movie until the very end before they gave him his ring. So I truly enjoyed it for that reason. And the villain And honestly, he's not even a villain. Like, it was just misguided. So I like the direction that they went there. Yeah, they surprised me with where they went, but I loved it. But anyway, that's pretty much my rant on 10 Rings. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys later on for some more content. And welcome to another video game review. This time we are doing Metroid Dread. And as you guys know, Metroid Dread is the main gimmick of there is that you have to run away from robots. So I figured it would be kind of fitting to do kind of like a robot kind of thing here and kind of take a look at the history of it. So I went ahead and pulled up a very legitimate article on Wikipedia for robot. So I guess just to be serious a little bit, like, this is just kind of this is just kind of for fun here. I'm no way saying that if any of this has been checked or not, but it definitely does kind of give more of a background on this. So let's just take a look. We're just going to take a look at number 2 here with the history and stuff. We're not going to look at futures and uses and all that. So let's see. The word robot can refer to both physical robots and virtual agents, which would be later known as bots. So there's nothing that really goes on here that really consents to what is a robot or not. So like you can say like a car's a robot, or a microwave's a robot, or a man made out of metal's a robot. So there's nothing that's really set in stone of what is and what is not a robot here. The idea of automata originates in the mythologies of many cultures around the world. Engineers and inventors from ancient civilization, including China, Greece, and Egypt, attempted to build self-operating machines, some resembling as animals and humans. So actually, that's kind of interesting. I never even knew that. Like, they even started even before, like, way long ago. I guess technology wasn't there at the time, though. Many ancient mythologies and modern religions include artificial people, including mechanical servants, that is built by the Greek god I can't say this. Hephaestus, Vulcan to Romans, the clay golems of Jewish legend, and clay giants of the Norse legend. In Galata, the mythical statue of Pygmalion. I don't know why I'm trying to do this. I can't pronounce any of these words. 400 myths of Crete, including Talos, a man of bronze who's guarded the island of pirates. So it looks like just like anything else, everything built on top of each other. That's how history works. So that doesn't surprise me. So in ancient Greece, the Greek engineer Thespius applied the knowledge of pneumatics and hydraulics to produce the first organ and water clocks of moving figures. In the 4th century, the Greek mathematician, that name here of Tarentum, postulated a mechanical steam-operated bird he called the pigeon. So yeah, this is just kind of numerous inventions here that people made here. Looks like Buddha relics were protected by mechanical robots, which I never knew. Yeah, so this just kind of goes over the different kind of religions and everything. Origin of the term robot. Robot was first applied to the term artificial automata in 1920 play RUR by the chess writer Karel Capek. Excuse me if I got that name wrong. However, Joseph Capek was named by his brother Karel as the true inventor of the term robot. The word robot itself was not new, having been in the Slavic language as robota, forced labor, a term applied to peasants obligated to compulsory service under the feudal system. Capek's fictional story postulated the technological creation of artificial human bodies without souls. The old theme of the feudal robota class eloquently fit the imagination of the new class of manufactured artificial workers. English pronunciation of the word has evolved relatively quickly since its introduction in the United States during the late 30s and early 40s in the second syllable was pronounced the long O like rowboat. By the late 50s and 60s, some are pronouncing it with the short U like robot, while others use a softer O like robot, which is what we call it today. By the 70s, the current pronunciation is robot became predominant. In 1928 was the first humanoid robot. Eric was exhibited in an annual exhibition of the Model Engineer Society in London, where it delivered a speech. Invented by W.H. Richards, the robot's frame consists of an aluminum body armor and 11 electromagnets and one motor powered by a 12-volt power source. The robot can move its hands and head and could be controlled through a remote control or voice control. Both Eric and his brother George toured the world. Westinghouse Electric Corporation built Televox in 1926. It was cardboard cutout connected to various devices which users could turn on and off. But in 1939, the humanoid robot known as Electro was debuted in 1939's New York World's Fair. 7 feet tall and weighing about 265, it could walk by voice command, speak about 700 words using a 78 RPM record player, smoke cigarettes, blow up balloons, and move its head and arms. The body consisted of steel gear, cam, and motor skeleton covered with aluminum skin. In 1928, Japan's first robot was designed and constructed by this biologist here. So here's W.H. Richards with George. Oh my god, he has thick hips. That's so weird, but yeah, I mean, all of this, they've had inspirations from like up here. So I'm sorry I didn't go through all of this. It's just different kind of religions and whatnot. But yeah, I mean, was Eric the first ever robot per se? Probably not. Especially during the ancient times, there's other things, and there's not even an exact definition of robot. But it is kind of interesting to kind of look through here. Now, in terms of the video game itself, I was never much of a Metroid player. The only Metroid game that I've ever like really played was Metroid Fusion, and that was, I wasn't even paying attention. So, but I've been playing through Metroid Dread, and I gotta say, I really enjoyed myself, especially during the beginning. Like during the beginning when you had like nothing to go off of, it was kind of intimidating. It kind of felt like you were alone on a planet with like barely any hope for survival. And then as you start getting weapons and upgrades and stuff, like it just seems like that you're on top of the world right now. I still haven't beaten the game yet. I'm still working on the final boss. But yeah, hopefully I'll finish it up soon as I get through other new games that I'm going through. So yeah, give it a try if you guys are into that kind of thing. The robots in that game is scary though, just saying. Especially, and then the last robot is just, it's just a pain in the ass. But yeah, anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this segment, and tune in for the rest of the week for some more content here. And here it is, fellas, the remake of Pokemon Diamond. Yep, I just got this and I'm going to be playing through it. I already have an idea of what my team is. I'm going to be starting out with Turtwig, and I know the Pokemon that I'm going to get is Honchkrow. I'm going to get Floatzel, Luxray, I don't know if I said Lucario or not. Yeah, but Lucario, and those are the ones I know. I'm still looking for that 16 member without overlapping, because I hate overlapping types. But yep, that's gonna be my team here. So I will take the Pokemon journey into Sinnoh and encounter the wild Dialga. Hey there everyone, and welcome to Sunday. Yep, finally made it to the end of the week here, and it is now Thanksgiving week, basically. But yeah, let's wrap up this week, shall we? We'll get talking to that once Monday hits. Yeah, kind of crazy this week, just trying to prepare for next week. Did a lot of food shopping. My bill was like double than what it typically is because of what I'm making, but I'm glad I got to do it. Also, the new game came out, like I said before, like I had a little video already, so I've been playing a shit ton of that. I already have my team going. Yeah, other than that, Next week we'll have a cooking special. We'll have not one, but 2 of them, so get ready for that. As we head into Thanksgiving weekend, we'll start looking at Christmas gifts. Yep, Christmas. Oh man, my wallet has been hurting recently, so it's gonna hurt now. Also, I am now qualified for the mortgage, so now we're gonna look at houses again, and hopefully we'll find one. Like, I have a good feeling about this, so we're gonna be looking everywhere for this once Thanksgiving is done. So hopefully by the middle of next year, maybe even later, we'll be in another place, because I don't really want to be in this confinement, for lack of a better word. Just kind of sick of it. But we'll see what happens. Worst case scenario, we live here with the rent up and everything. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this week, and I will see you guys next week for Thanksgiving week. Have a good night, everybody.